you hear that in the background? I bet you can. This is what it's like filming with a little baby in the house. Soon to be 2. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name's Michelle and I am just starting out on YouTube with my plants. I'm very excited you're here and let's get to it. So as you can see behind me here, this is Elrond. Yes, we are big fans of Lord of the Rings in my house, and most of my plants are named after some character in the films. This is my first plant I was ever given. It was given to me by my mother-in-law. She was very sweet. I wasn't really sure about having houseplants because I'd never had them before. I thought, okay, let's give it a try. And I just fell in love with him. I fell in love with having a plant in my house that I got to come into my kitchen and see every morning there just on the windowsill, and it was beautiful and it brought life and it just made me feel happy. So I fell in love with him and plants in general. So he's the one who started it all. I know everybody has different experiences with different plants in their house depending on where they live. But here in the UK, this guy does amazing. I think he's been brilliant, and especially as a first houseplant for me, it was such a confidence booster because he started out quite small and bushy. As you can see, we've got some pretty big leaves here that have just grown. So all of these are kind of its initial foliage. You can see the leaves here. Some of them are a bit smaller. They're a bit tougher. You can feel they've been there longer. Whereas like this guy, I mean, look at the size of it. It's huge. It's like bigger than my hand. He's amazing. And I just think he's such a joy to have around. Bring him a bit closer, you can see some of those new leaves. I think he's great and I love him. I'm going to be putting him probably in this pot sometime in the summer. I had him lifted up just so you can see him a bit better and he's a bit more regal on my windowsill. So I think he's great. When it comes to care, I kind of just watch him for the signs. His leaves will start to ever so slightly droop. They'll be a bit more like that. If he needs a drink, so then I'll just give him some water. I do tend to bottom water all of my plants simply because I want to keep fungus gnats away. And it seems to be working fine for him. He probably wants to drink every 1.5 to 2 weeks depending on. But I just have a little feel of the soil and just kind of keep in touch with what he needs. So hopefully I don't let him dry out too much, but also don't keep him wet. So that careful balance. As far as sunlight, he is in an east-facing window and he seems to thrive on it. In fact, quite a lot of my plants are. I don't have many east-facing windows. I've got one in my kitchen, but that's where the majority of my plants are because they get that lovely morning sun, but then come 11, it's gone and they just get the outside light, but it's very indirect. So it works really well for the plants that I have and that I have in the windowsill at the moment. And he absolutely loves it. Again, he's thriving. I've seen some more new shoots that he's trying to put out. So again, obviously he's very happy at the moment, which is great. And considering it's winter time, I will take that as a win. I know obviously plants are different for every person and their preferences are different and what you're looking for in a plant is different for everybody, and of course where you live is different. But for me, this has been a brilliant starter plant and I'm so glad that this is my first one. I have toyed with the idea of possibly trying to make him a little bit more bushy and less leggy, because at the moment he is going leggy. I can't tell if you can really see it from there. Some of these are really starting to take off. But to be honest with you, it's winter time and he's so happy. I don't really want to mess with it. I'm quite happy with the way he looks. So for the moment, I'm just gonna leave him the way he is. And yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes when it comes to summer. but I love him. I think he's great. If you have any questions that I can answer for you, please let me know in the comments below. Like this video, follow if you find this interesting. This is me very new into plants, so follow me on my journey. I'm going to be learning loads. I've already learned so much, and thank goodness for other plant friends that can help and give me a shout when I need it. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great day.